We dared to dream, and God exceeded every one of them.
This is Rigdon Hillman, Cheney Hillman, Kennedy Hillman, Gavin Hillman, and we are Michael and Katie Hillman.
When we first got married, we tried to get pregnant for over a year. We found out that I have stage 4 endometriosis, and that after multiple surgeries, I was told that I would never get pregnant. And if I did get pregnant, that I would never carry a baby to term. And we had the lowest point of our lives, our marriage, the lowest point of just everything that so far, you know, he's 40, I'm almost 40. It's the lowest part that we've ever had. And I remember the last surgery I had, it was over 12 hours long. I lost 4 pints of blood, I almost died. And we were hoping that it fixed my situation. And when I came out of surgery, the doctor looked at me and he was like, you know, you're probably never gonna get pregnant because your situation is too serious. And if you do get pregnant, you'll never carry that baby to term. Well, he was my first, and he was born on his due date, and everybody else was after their due date. So we promised God that if he did decide to give us children, that we would make sure that we did our best to make sure that they knew him, that they loved him, and that, you know, they hopefully would one day be part of his kingdom.
Being the small part that we are shows the truth that is the something bigger. It's really easy nowadays for people to be like, oh, that's just a story. You can trust your little magic man in the sky. We have countless stories that isn't just a magic man in the sky. Even though he is pretty magical and David Blaine can't hold a candle, it's true.
So when we started coming to South Point, we were at the school, and he was probably 6 months old. But she was a very good baby, so he hung out in church and didn't have any issues. We had number 2. She never slept. So, but I will say, because we had her and she never slept, and we were able to hand her over to somebody at South Point and get an hour and a half by ourselves of sanity. Now working in cuddlers and crawlers, we refuse, unless absolutely positively have to give a baby back, we refuse to give a baby back because we know the mental capacity we had when we were like...
Yeah, we know the load it takes off of you, and we know with 4 kids of our own and a huge extended family, we know a lot of tricks. And for us to call you back, there's literally nothing else. We've gone through every list and every other
It's only happened like 3 times in 10 years.
Yeah.
We've seen God bless us by us blessing other people and by us giving to the church. So we feel like, you know, our generosity to the church, even in a time where it's tough. He's, you know, having to work overtime. So he's working 72 hours at a time, and we're not getting paid for it. That's a lot. But we know that God's going to bless us, and we continue to give because...
Be patient. It's come back every time.
Yeah.
Every time we've had nothing, my phone goes ring and we get money. I make a sale. She books a trip. It comes because we give.
The Dare to Dream campaign and the expansion makes me excited because we're actually going to have enough room to fit all the kids that we have. There are some weeks that we have so many kids that we are literally busting at the seams in the rooms, and there's no space to even move. But, you know, we're so thankful that they're there. So we're making room, but it'll be nice to actually have a space where everybody's comfortable.
We dared to dream, and God exceeded every one of them.
We hope our story inspires people to never give up, because there was a lot of times where not only had we given up, but we were giving up. Like, it was the absolute pit of our life.